Hey yeah, everybody, Joe here. Want to check out a puzzle today by Rab3aron called Intersection. And we have normal Sudoku rules applying. That is 1 to 9 in every row, column, and 3 by 3 box. Arrows, digits along an arrow sum to the number in the attached circle. Rinban or digits along a purple line form a set of that would be a Nabner. Rinban, as digits along a purple line form a set of consecutive digits in any order. Nabner, as digits along a yellow line form a set of non-consecutive digits in any order. Gray dots are digits in cells connected by a gray dot are either consecutive or in a 1 to 2 ratio, or both. So these could indeed be a 1-2, for example, is why the or both is there, as it would be both consecutive and in a 2 to 1 ratio. What is this little plus sign? Oh, that's an arrow. Okay, those are all where the arrows meet. Gotcha. Um, all right, those are all the rules. Let's see what we can do. So this arrow is going to be 2 digits each way. So it is greater than 6. It'll be 7, 8, or 9, as will be this one. And one of these, mm, this one is going to share with that one. So these will be different numbers. Because if they were the same, then whatever this is, these would have to be the same digit to add up if they were the same. So these will be different, which may be useful. This has, oh yeah, it will be useful. Because this has 3, so it will have to be at least 6, and so does that one. And I can say the same for this. These cannot be the same that way, and these cannot be the same. This one obviously can't be the same as those. Same goes for this. It cannot be the same as those. So these are all going to be different high numbers, as it were. And that also means, because they will not be on their own line, they are going to be here. Which I don't know if I want to do this, but they're going to be like that in some order. Now, for this one, okay, I guess I did want to do that. No, that's not true, is it? Because this is a Nabner line. Okay, okay. So that's partially true, but not all the way true. There cannot be 3 of these digits along there, because if there were, one of them or 2 of them would be consecutive with each other. We would need like 9, 7, 5 or something like that, or 8, 6, 4, whatever, or well, 2 of these numbers and then a lot lower number. would also work. But that means that one of these high numbers are going to be used in one of the others. So, what does that tell me? So green cannot go there. Um, these are gonna be, no, I can't really say that. Two of them can be on the line. So one of them are gonna be here. Actually, maybe two of them. Maybe these two are sharing. These two could have a high number. So maybe I'm just not ready for that yet. Okay. Right, these cannot be 6. So maybe I'll think about them first. One of these are 6. So if this one is 6, then blue has to be on this red line. Red could be on the dot, or it would also have to be on the red line, or on the nabner, I mean. And if that was the case, if red and blue both go down here, then they are 7, 9. I don't think that would be an issue. What about this? This has to be something that will work for all the numbers. And one of them, and then one of them will have to be on one of the other one's lines. So it has to be a number that leaves room for at least 6. So it's going to be 1, 2, or 3. As if it was 4, for instance, then all of the colored numbers would be here. And I know that's can't be the case because there would be a consecutive digit on here somewhere on the nabner. So that is going to be very low. But these are then going to open up to a multitude of numbers, basically. So these would be all the way to... Oh no, I guess not. Not really a multitude of numbers. Well, kind of. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But then this one, yeah, maybe that's worth marking. I don't know. Probably not. Sorry for the beeps. 1 second. Let me mute that for a bit. Okay. Those. There cannot be an 8 on this line. Oh, actually, yeah, there could. Anyhow. So, a 9. A 9 would be a good place for the Nabner. But then an 8 could go there as well and escape that one from being a 1. Hmm. Maybe, do we have like an entropy thing, perhaps? I wonder. If that is 1, then 3 of these hives could actually hide around there somewhere. Although then there might be too many lows on it. Oh, you know what? Hmm. Wait a minute. Is that true what I said for that cell? Blue. I think all of these could hide around here somewhere. I think I thought about that incorrectly. If that's the case, though, that'd be 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'd be picking from 1 through 5 for this. So it'd have to be 1, 3, 5. This would be 2 and 4. And besides, the 9 can for sure not hide in one of these. Um, hmm, not fully convinced on that. 3 of them could hide. But then I guess that would have to be a 1 in that case. So we'd have 1, say 6, 7, 8, and then we'd have a 9 somewhere, likely on the Nabner, because that would be the one with the most flex with other odds. I'm not sure. How about where they each can go then? Because blue will not go on its own arrow. That doesn't seem, well, of course it's not going to go in its own box. There's a lot of options though. Well, no matter what, red here cannot go on this arrow. So red can only go in one of those spots. Blue is going to be the same. Blue has to go on this Nabner to over here. Blue will be one of those. So blue has to be on the Nabner. Green, however, okay, if red can go here or the Nabner. Green could be 6 though and be on the arrow. So we could actually have green on the arrow, maybe even here, and this be like 6, 7. And this would be 1, 2 to make a 9. Like that would. But I guess that wouldn't work though, because then there would be a. Oh no, it could work. No, because that would be 8. And then there would be a. No, there could be a 8, 4. It would put 8, 4, 3 down here. So that. 8, 4, 3 and what? If this was 1, 2, 6, 7, 9. Five. That'd be 3, 4, 5, 8. That would not work. 6, 7, 1, 2, 9. That would not work. 6 cannot go here. Or what if I went with 5? it still wouldn't work because um, then 7 would be down there with 8. Maybe that wouldn't be with 8. If this was 6, 5, that could be something else then. Could be 7, but then that would be 8. So it would still be messed up. So this cannot be high. But one of these could maybe be 6. This could maybe be 2, 3. And then green would be 6. Pink would be 9. So no, that wouldn't work either. That would put red and blue on the Nabner again, and they would be 7 and 8. So I don't think a high number can go on this arrow at all. This cannot be 9. I guess I haven't thought much about, like, where can 9 go? 8, 9 will be on one of these lines. Because 9 will never be on an arrow. 8, 9. So one of these are 7. Okay. Could this actually be 6? It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and then 7, 8, 9 would all be on an Abner. So it cannot. Oh, wait. It could be 1. Oh, no, it still wouldn't work, even if it was. Yeah. 6 cannot be there. Remember, that's consecutive or a 1 to 2 ratio. So if I end up with a 4 here, then 8 could go there and maybe avoid something potentially breaking with the, if it were a 5, for instance. But we shall see. If this is a 1 to 2 ratio, 5 cannot go there as well. So So if this was 9, but I convinced myself that this is not 6, 7, because that would be 1, 2. Yeah, and I also said it cannot be 6, 5, because that would be 1, 2. And, but did I convince myself that this could not be 6? If it was, 1, 2, 6, 9, then 8, 7 would still be on the line, on the Nabner line, and that is no good. And then 7 cannot be on an arrow. That is 3, neither can 8, neither can 9. So is that an 8? No, that would be squishing it down way too much, wouldn't it? I think a 9 has to be on this line. Here's the better point. The better point is that I got rid of 6. And 6 now goes up here. Now this is 1, 2, 3. This is either 5, 1 or 2, 4. Six can go on someone else's arrow though. If it does, 6 can go on the Nabner with 8 or 9 though as well, without issue. But since that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, these can be 2 through 8. Okay. Right, so no highs are on here. And no matter what this is, no matter what this is, the other 3 highs cannot be there. So this has to be one of them. It is green or red. Green can sit next to 3 or 5. So I mean that would work out well. These could be 9, 7, and both be on here. But this is green or red. Green or red. If it was... If it's green, that is 6. That would be 5 or 3. And then 8 or 9 would be good on either one. Oh, but I also know... I know the 2 eyes are sitting down here. But if it's green... Actually, any other high... Oh no, 8 could go here with 4. Can 8 go with 4? No, because that would put 7, 6 on this line. 8 cannot go here. 7 cannot go here. 9 cannot go here. 6 is the only number that can go here. And that will be a 3 or 5. And now, red will be along here. Blue is already being forced there. And that means that they cannot be 8. So this is a 7, 9 combo, making that 8. Now if that is 5, it is a 1, 2. If it's a 3, it's a 1, 4. So 1 is here with 2 or 4. 2. Okay, so this has 7, 9. If that is 3, we have 1, 4. If that is 5, we have 1, 2. It can't be 5, because that would be 1, 2. 3, 4 would be down here. So that needs to be... No. Wait. Yeah. So that has to be 3. So this can be 1, 4. And now we have 7, 9, 2, 5. Wow. 7, 9, 2, 5. That was kind of complicated there for me. Okay. Now, this can still basically be 3 through 7. Which one of these are 8, 9? If 9 is down here, it would have to go there. That would work out well though, wouldn't it? What about maybe maybe this Nabner? So pink, it could still be on 9's arrow. 7 or 9, whatever red is, I mean, will be at one of these. Red cannot go here. So if red was 9, it would have to go here. That would be 8. 8 would be in one of those. That would be just fine, wouldn't it? Okay, if this one is 8, 9. Oh no, that would be alright. That would be 9, and then 8 would be on the arrow. Um, Blue is going there. Six is down here somewhere. Is that gonna do anything though? I don't think so. If it's on the arrow, it is a 1 or 3. If it's on a pink line, 5 or 7. If it's on a pink line and is with 5 or 7, then 5 or 7 will be up here. That would be fine. If it's with 6, 7, 7, 2 could be up here. That would be 9. Okay. Missing a point, I think. I had to think about this again. Or it was 1 or 3. If this is 6, 5, 7, I don't see an issue with that either. Is 1, 2, 3 doing something? Unsure. What about, oh, okay. But this has 2 now. And if it was 7, we could not have 6, 1. We could not have 4, 3. So both sides would have to be 5, 2. So that has to be 9. And that has to be 7. And now this has to be 8, 9. I was missing a big point. And now one of these sides are 5, 4. And the other is 7, 2. But we can mark that. So 7, 2, 5, 4. And then this will be 1. Now, six, if 6 was on here, that would still be okay. Whichever one it did pair up with, whether it be 5 or 7, they would go up there with their partner for 9. We have 2. Okay, alright, these now, because we know that we can't get rid, we will have a 5 or a 2 right here. So neither one of these can be 5, 2. So we're looking at 1, 6, 4, 3. And now this will be a 2 or a 5. Can't do better than that yet. And then one of these will be a 2 or a 5, which is not 9. Or, wait a minute. I guess 9 could still go here. These could both be just 2, 5. And these could be 7, 9. That is also... no. Alright, yeah. Yeah. That is fair to say. These will be 1, 5, 2, 4. And they're probably... Why did I put 1524? I was looking at the 6. Okay. So this arrow is going to be either there or there. That is all good. Nine cannot have 6-3. It could have 7-2. Still has 3 combinations though for that. So that is okay. Nine's going to be the hardest one to do anyway. Or should be. There is a 1 down here. Can a 1 actually go there? 1, 2. It would put 1 and 2 both over here. That would be alright. Maybe. One of these are 1. Then one of those are 8. That 2 would be alright. 8 cannot go on this line now. Doesn't really help though. 8 cannot go on this line. Doesn't help either. Four cannot go there. One of these will have to be 5-2. Which one? I don't know. But it does mean that this, well, it won't be. 7 for sure goes down here with another number. So these could still be 5-2. If I could get 4, if 4 is in a row with 3, then I would know that this has to be... No, I wouldn't know that. Well, no. If this cannot be 1, or sorry, this cannot be 4, because that would be 1. And one of those two, either 3, 4, or 6, 1, will be going on one of these. Like one of them is here, but then one of them is here. And if they were both in a row, then it would delete it. So this has to go with 4. This has to go with 1. But 4, 3 could still go there. 6, 1 could as well. 3, 4 could go there. 6, 1 could as well. One of these will be 2, 5 in some order. One of them will be 6, 1 in some order. This cannot be 6, 1, so it will be 2, 5 or 4, 3. There is a 1, 8, 9. But that is now an 8, 9 only. So that becomes 1. One is on there, that column. Can that still be 1? I don't see why not. 6, 8, 5, 7. It would be a nice number for a Nabner as well. These are 4, 7, 5. Seems okay. Oh no, maybe 4, 7, 5. So one of these is going to block 5, 4. So 5, 4 and 6, 3 are blocked. These become 1, 8, 7, 2. Okay, so this now, 7 comes out of there then, and it will go there. And this becomes 3. That is now not 7, 2 that way. Can still be 2, 7 the other way. If this is 5, 2, that is 5, 2. If it's 4, 3, then that is 4, 3. If it is 6, 1, I guess that would be fine too. That would be 5, 2. That would be 4, 3. That would be 4, 3. Seems okay. 7 is going here or here. Let me get 6 out of this corner. Oh wait, actually, uh, no, I can't say that yet. Can't take 6 away from here though, yet. Because that can be 8-1. If that couldn't be 8-1, and I knew these were 2, 7, 4, 5. If 7-2 goes here, 8-1 goes there. If 5-4 goes here, 7-2 could still go there. If these are 5-4 and 7-2, a 6-3 has to be on there. And would that put 1-8 on there? What did I say? If this is 5-4, rather, if this is 7-2, that is 5-4. And then 6 could not be on the line, so 6 would be on the arrow with 3. And then 1-8 would have to be on a consecutive line. So this cannot be 7-2. It is 1-8, and it can only be this way around. And now that is 2-7 first off. But I think 6 has to be on the line. If this is 6-3, and that was 5-4, then that would be 7-2. But if it's 7-2, it can be 5-4. But if it's 6-7, then that would be... Wait, we can't have... There are 3 ways of making 9 right there. Right, so the easy way to look at this is being multiplied by 4. Because 9 is counting itself. And then here's another 9, there's another 9, there's another 9. So we have 36 here out of 45. So this is a total of 9. And the only 2 that are consecutive are indeed 5-4. So that does that entire thing. And that is why we should always look in the correct place first. Don't wait like 30 steps into it like I do. So this becomes 3, 6. That is 2-9 now. This became 5-4. This cannot be 8-1, 7-2, or 6-3. If it was 7-2, 7 would go here, 2 would go there, 2 would go there. That seems okay. 6, 3 would work just fine as well since they're both up there. Um, Sudoku maybe. 5, 4. Yeah, see, I could have did that with this one as well. Because that was 28, so I should have known that was 17. I just did a puzzle the other day that was kind of like that. Shameful. These are 14, okay. 31 in there. So this is looking like 5, 4, but could definitely be 8, 1 as well. Because they're both in the correct places. Okay. This is 2, 4, or 5. So this one cannot be 5 anymore. Cannot be 3. It's 1, 2, or 4. This cannot be 4, because then that would have to be 4. Now it is a 1 or a 2. If it was 2, 7, 4, 5, 6. That may be alright. 1 would be 5, 8, 7, 6. But green, let me try that again. I think green goes over here no matter what. If that is 1, it's 5, 8. Yeah, might as well just mark it. 1, 6. If it's 2, as in this is not 2 ever. If it's 2, 4, 7, 6, 5. So red is down here. Red will be in one of those then. Actually, red is down here. Red is 7. So this is 2. And now 7 has to go at the top. It can't be on its own arrow. So it goes there. Same is probably going to do for 6. No, it's not, because it's not available there anyway. But it might do for that. I don't know. Okay, but we get a 7 here. So this is not red. This is red. And now we'll have 7, 2. That is still possible. Red is in the middle though. No, strike that. We have 7 making an X-wing like that. So we need 7 in here. Can't go there because of that one. Can't go there because it's of that one. So red is exactly here. Might as well keep going with that. So this cannot be 7-2, cannot be 5-4, cannot be 8-1. It is 3-6. And then we'll have 2, 8, 2, 8, 9. Okay, so 2, 9. Alright, that's all good. 6 cannot be on there. Seems like it might be okay. Any numbers missing from this besides 9? There, 1, 2, 3 are all missing. Those are going to be very difficult to all fit on the line. On the Nabner line, I mean. So will it be 139? Maybe. 3 goes in this little area. Um, is 5 guaranteed up here? If it's a 1, 5 goes there. If it's a 2, 5 goes there. It is. So 5 is down here as well. But I know 5-2 will be on one of those. Can these still be 5-2? I suppose it can. 2, 5 can still go here. So 5-2 could go there. Okay, yeah. If this is 2, if this is 2, that is 4. That would be 5. That would be 4. And then 5, 2 could not be on this line. It would be, that's because 5, 2 would be this here. So this would be 4, 3. And then this, I think 2 here breaks the top 7. If that's 2, that's 4. Oh wait, no, I did that wrong. That would be 5. That would be 4. This is 2, that is 4. Okay, that would not be broken. But this is also 2, 3, 4, 5. So whatever goes up here, its small digit will be down there, which is fine. 6 is in one of these. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9 are just piled up there. 6, 8, 9 is making a combo. I guess this will be 1, 3, 4, 5 then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one will be 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. So 6 is in here. 6 is one of those. No matter which one of them they are, 1 is in one of those, which puts 1 up here. Two, three, four, not quite. There's almost a combo working something up, just not quite there. 1 6 3 4 4 3 2 5 4 3 5 2. This should be missing 1. This should be missing something. 4. Okay, Sudoku. I don't know that I've looked at Sudoku in feels like ages. 2. 2 can be there. 2 has loads of places. 2 has to be here. 2 can't be up there. So 2 is in one of these. That is now 5 9. This can still be. If that is 7. Oh yeah. Okay. 8 does not have to go down here, but it could. If this is pink, it goes there, then there, there, and then it would go here again. Make sure on that. If that, I'm asking, if that 7 8 is 8, it would go there, go there, it would go there, there, that would be broke. So that is 7. So that is 6. That is 5. That is 4. That is 2. We now have 5 4 there. Gives me a 7. So what's missing from here is 1 3 8 9. So this will be an 8 or a 9. 1 and 3 will be on the line with 8 or 9. Okay, this should get a 3 removed. Three cannot go here. 3 is in one of these. And now 3 4 has to be up here. So now this is 1. That is 6. Six is green. Okay. Um, I guess that still has choices. Pink does again. Pink is free of choices again. 1634. Okay. That'll be a 5 or 9. Oh, I have a ton of 7s. Maybe all of them. Okay, 8, 9. What number was I even on? I don't know. 2 though. 2 is needing to be right there. So that will be 5. Now that is 9, which is blue. We'll put 9 there. That it will do a ton of work. This can still be 8-1 maybe. Nine, fine. Still going. Now we have a 1 here. 2, 3 there. That did a lot. We have a 3, 5 combo here, which is also looking there, but I don't know if that's fully marked. But this does become a 2, 4. Which, now this has to be 3. It's the only thing left in the column. And that will put a 3 here. 5, 2 with 4, 3. This only has 1 digit left, which is 8. Now this has a 4. Now we're zooming. This could still be 1, 8. I mean, it really looks like 5, 4, but it could still be 1, 8. Okay, so we're just doing Sudoku. Just. This is a 1, 8 as well. Okay. There will be a 4. Okay, a 4 has to go here. Can't go there. There has to be 1 in the row. And that one is looking up. So that does become 4, 5. After all. This will be a 1, 8. It already has a 1 in the column. That will sort those. This has one digit left, which is a 6. And do those, it'll give me the 1 right there. And that was a nice puzzle. I did find that difficult to break in. I should have thought earlier about multiplying the arrows like the 4 9s. That would have helped me out with these consecutives. I think that probably could have been done quite early. A lot earlier than I did it for sure. Always try to remember that little math tip when working out the remaining total of the box. 1 to 9 is always added up to 45. So I just forgot to do that. But yeah, that was Intersection by Rab3aron. Check it out in the link below and like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye bye.